can you hear me? Can you hear me, Gary? Annie?
Yes.
Hello, Annie. How are you doing?
Hello, teacher.
Annie, how are you?
I'm fine.
Very good. Gary? Gary, can you hear me? Gary? Gary, can you hear me? Say yes. Gary? Annie, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
All right. So, Gary, can you hear me? Gary? Gary, I cannot hear you. Gary? 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 Annie?
Yes.
All right, Annie, tell me, what did you do today?
It's hot.
Yeah, today the weather is hot.
Yes, teacher.
All right, tell me, what did you do today? Did you play with your friends? Did you do your homework? What did you do today?
I found family.
You did what?
Found the family.
You spent time with your family?
Yes.
Say, I spent time with my family today.
I spent time with my family just
Today.
today.
Very good. I spent time with my family. So tell me, what did you do your homework today?
Yes.
Good. Very good. Then what about your friend? Did you play with your friends today?
No.
All right. Gary?
Yes,
All right, Gary, what happened? I could not hear you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm very good, Gary. I'm very good. So, Gary, tell me, what did you do today? Gary,
I read a book.
say, I read a book.
Read
Say,
a book.
I read a book. I
I,
read a book.
I read a book.
Very good. So, tell me, what was the name of the book you read today? What was the name? Is it a comic book or a story book?
A storybook.
Oh, okay. All right. That is very good. Gary said he read a storybook today. All right. So, Gary, tell me, were you given a homework today? Were you given a homework?
Yes,
Okay. So, have you done your homework? Have you done your homework?
yes, I do.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I have.
All right. Very good. So, Gary and Annie, it's good to have you again. Gary, tell me, what did you eat for breakfast today?
I
I ate.
I asked noodle.
You ate noodles?
Noodle
All right.
and meat.
Noodles and meat.
Yes,
Yes.
Ah, that is good. What about you, Annie? What did you eat for breakfast today?
I have. I have egg and bread.
Egg and bread.
Yes, teacher.
Wow, that's yummy. What about Gary, your lunch? What did you eat for lunch today?
I asked. I
Mm-hmm.
asked right and S and
Rice.
sausage,
And
and
wow.
milk, and
And
cacao.
milk. Wow. So many food. All right. What about you, Annie? What did you eat for lunch?
I have a salad, um, a soup, and chicken.
Oh, okay, okay. What about okay, that is good. Now, Gary, tell me what about your dinner? What did you eat for dinner today?
Choo, choo.
Your dinner. What did you eat for dinner today, Gary?
No, no, no.
Oh, no dinner yet.
Mm, yes.
Okay, 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 okay. What about you, Annie? Have you had your dinner? Have you had your dinner?
I know dinner.
Oh, no dinner yet.
Yes,
All right, no problem. All right, so Annie and Gary, today's lesson will continue from our 130 questions, okay?
yes,
Okay,
Good, we'll continue from our 120 questions today. I will be asking you some questions, okay?
okay,
Good.
yes,
Now, let me see where we stop in the last lesson, okay?
okay,
Okay, I'm coming. Give me 1 minute. I want to check where we stopped in the last lesson so that we are going to continue from this lesson. Okay? I'm coming. 1 minute. Okay. All right, good. Now I've seen where we stopped from our last lesson. So today's lesson, I'm gonna start from asking you about your dad, okay?
yes,
okay,
Good. The lesson today, I'm gonna ask you about what your dad does, where your dad works, what time did he go to work, what time does he come back from work, okay?
yes,
And today's lesson, I would know what you want to be in future, okay?
yes, for sure.
All right. So now I want to share my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see?
Yes, for sure.
All right, good. Annie, Annie, tell me today, what does your dad do? What does your dad do? Is your
He
dad, yes? Tell me.
he is
He is, tell
he
me.
is patriot.
How what?
He is he is patriot.
No, is your dad a doctor? Is your dad a nurse? Is your dad a pharmacist? Is your dad a pilot? Is your dad a farmer? Is your dad an engineer? What does your dad do?
My dad do is 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 a bank.
He works in a bank.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, now say my dad is a banker.
My dad is in the bank.
No, no, say my dad is a banker.
My dad is in the bank.
No, not in a. Say my dad is a banker.
My dad is a banker.
Good. My dad is a banker. All right. What about you, Gary? What does your dad do?
my dad is farmer.
Oh, your dad is a farmer. That is good. I like that. So tell me, Annie, um, does your dad work at night, Annie?
Yes, for
Does your
sure.
dad works at night?
Yes, yes, he does.
Good. Yes, he does. I like that. What about you, Gary? Does your dad work at night? Gary,
Yes,
does your dad work at night?
my
Does your Yes, does your dad work at night? You can say yes, he does, or you can say no, he doesn't.
yes he done.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Yes he does.
Very good. Yes, he does. So tell me, Annie. Annie, tell me okay, where does your dad work? Where does your dad work, Annie?
He was a banker.
Say he works in a bank. He
He
works in a
worked,
bank.
he worked in the back.
Yes, he works in a bank. Say it.
Worked in the back.
Good. What about you, Gary? Where does your dad work?
He
Gary.
is
Mm-hmm.
he is a bad.
No, now say, my dad works on a farm.
My dad is
No, works. My dad works on a farm.
work. My dad on the
My,
farm.
okay, now say, my dad
My dad
works on
was on
a farm.
a farm.
Good. My dad works on a farm. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Very good. So now the next question, Annie, does your
Yes,
dad like his job? Does your dad likes his job? You can say yes, he does, or no, he doesn't. D- does your dad like his job?
yes, he learned.
Good. What about you, Gary? Does your dad likes his job?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, Gary say no, he doesn't. All right, I like that. All right. So now the next question says, okay, now where does your dad wears? What does your dad wears to work? Annie, what does your dad wear to work? What does he wear to work? Tell me, Annie, what does your dad wear to work?
He worked a banker.
Yes, what does he wear? What does he wear to work? The clothes he wears to work. Tell me, what does your dad wear to work? The clothes your dad wear to work. Can you tell me? Does he wear a shirt and a trouser? Does he wear a coat? Does he wear a jacket? Does he wear a suit? So tell me, Annie, what does your dad wear to work?
He wears the white t-shirt and black jeans.
Oh, that is good. Yes, that is how a banker dress. Sometimes they wear a white t-shirt and a black trouser. Sometimes they even wear a black jacket. Okay.
Yes.
All right, good. What about you, Gary? What does your dad wear to work? Gary,
Yes,
what does your dad wear to work?
my my dad is
Mm-hmm. What does your dad wear? What does he wear? Say
my
he
dad
might. My dad wears.
my
Say
dad
my dad wears. Good.
my dad is
No, it says, what does your dad wear? You say, my dad wears a, either you say a trouser and a shirt, or you can say, my dad wears a jacket. to the farm? Or what does your dad wear to the farm?
My dad wear a jacket.
Oh, he wears a jacket to the farm, right?
Yes.
Very good. Because some farmers wear long jacket because of the grass in the farm, and they prefer to wear jacket, long jacket. All right, very good. So tell me, okay, when does your dad go to work, Annie? Annie,
Yes.
when does your dad go to work? What time in the morning or in the afternoon or in the night? What time does your dad go to work?
He works in the morning and evening.
Okay, good. So what time does your dad go to work in the morning? Tell me what time? 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. What time does your dad go to work in the morning?
He works in the morning at at
Mm-hmm.
uh, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Yes, teacher.
All right, very good. And he says her dad works in the morning at 8 o'clock. All right, what about you, Gary? What time does your dad goes to work?
My dad
Tell me. Yes.
work. My dad is work.
Say no, my dad works.
My
My
dad
dad goes.
work.
No, tell me. Say my dad goes to work
My dad go to work
at.
at
Tell me the time.
7 o'clock
Say 7 o'clock in the morning.
in the morning.
Now say it again. Say my dad
My dad go
goes to
to
work
go to work at
7
7
o'clock
7 o'clock
in the
in
morning.
in the morning.
Very good. My dad goes to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. Very good. So tell me, Annie, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Tell me, Annie. Good. Tell me, what does your mom do? What does your mom do? Is she a
He works
nurse? Is she a doctor? She works.
a banco.
Oh, she's also a banker.
Yes.
Wow, that is good. What about you, Gary? What does your mom do? Gary?
My mom
Mm-hmm.
is
Hi.
is a cook.
Oh, she's a cook.
Yes.
Wow, that is good. Jerry. Good. Gary says his mom is a cook. Wow. That shows that Jerry must eat a lot. All right, that is good. Jerry's mom is a cook, and his mom is also a banker. All right, that is good. So now the next question says, what do you want to do when you leave school? Annie, tell me, what do you want to do when you leave school? What do you want to be in future, Annie? Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a nurse? Do you want to be a pilot? Do you want to also be a banker? Or do you want to be an engineer? Annie, what do you want to be?
This couple is
A
is
teacher? You want to be a teacher?
teacher music.
Oh, you want to say a music teacher?
Yes.
Say, I want to be a music teacher.
I want to be the music teacher.
Good. I want to be a music teacher. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. What about you, Gary? What do you want to be? Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a teacher? Do you want to be a banker? Do you want to be a farmer? Do you want to be a nurse, a pharmacy, an engineer, a pilot? What do you want to be, Gary?
Is is a
Is
teacher. Is a
oh, you
teacher.
want to be a teacher?
English.
Say good. Now say I want to be an English teacher.
I want
I
to.
want to
I
be an
want
English teacher.
to be is an a teacher.
Say
English.
no. Say I want
I was
to be
to be
an English teacher.
an English teacher.
Good. I want to be an English teacher. Very good, Gary. All right. Don't worry. Very soon, Gary, you're gonna be an English teacher. Now, Annie, tell me, are you going to wear a uniform? A music teacher? Are you going to wear a uniform as a music teacher?
I have I can sing.
Would you wear a uniform? Are you going to wear a uniform as an English teacher? Annie, are you going to wear a uniform as a music teacher? Yes
Yeah.
or no?
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Gary? Are you going to wear a uniform as an English teacher?
As a English teacher.
Are you going to wear a uniform? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right. That is good. Sorry, Annie. Give me 1 minute, okay? Sorry, Gary. Give me 1 minute. All right. Sorry. I'm back. I went to on my fan. All right. Good. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Annie? Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. Good. So, Gary, tell me. The next the next question says, do you want to make people laugh? All right, Annie, tell me. Do you want to make people laugh?
Yes. Yes.
Say yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
What about you, Gary? Do you want to make people laugh?
Yes, I do.
Very good. So now tell me, Annie, have you ever ridden a horse? Have you rode on a horse before? Have you rode on a horse?
I have a heart.
No, no, no. Let me show you what a horse is. Um, can you see what I'm talking about? All right. Let me share my screen with you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Yes. Gary, are you there? So can you see my screen? So Annie, have you done this before?
Yes.
Oh, this is called horse riding, okay?
Yeah, teacher.
Good. What about you, Gary? Have you ever rode on
Ye-
a horse? Have you done this before?
yes.
Good. Well, this is called horse riding, okay?
Okay.
Good. We have horse riding, we have camel riding, We have donkey riding. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Very good. So now tell me, Gary. Okay. Now. Okay. I think this is all. Let me show you another one if you've done this before. This is called ski. Ski. So tell me, Annie, have you done this before?
Yeah, teacher.
Well, you've done this before?
Yes, I do.
Okay, this is called ski, okay?
Yeah.
Good. What about you, Gary? Gary, have you done this before?
No.
Oh, Gary says no. Well, this is ski. It is done in a snow, okay?
Yeah.
Good. I also have not done this before. I know I rode on a horse. I rode on a horse before when I was still little. Yes, but I have never skied before. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Good. So now the next question says, yeah, it says, have you ever been to a desert? Um, Annie, have you ever been to a desert before? This is called a desert. I'm coming. Let me show you. This is called a desert. I'm coming. Let me show you. Okay.
Yes, I spent
All right.
the browser.
Good. I'm coming. So, Annie, tell me, have you ever been to a desert before this place? Have you ever been here before?
No.
Have you ever? No? Okay. What about you, Gary? Have you ever been here
Yes.
before, Gary?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That is good. Gary says he has been to a desert before. All right, very good. Now we're going to answer one last questions before we go, okay?
Okay.
All right, good. All right. So now the next questions we're to access. The last question for the day says, where did you go on your holiday last? Your last holiday, Annie. Where did you go on your last holiday?
Holiday. I
I went to.
I went to
Mhm.
the buffet and I I went to the buffet.
The buffet.
Yes.
Oh, is there a place called buffet? Let me see. Let me
Yes.
see. Let me see. Okay. What about you, Gary? Where did you go on your last holiday?
I went to the sea.
You went to the sea?
Yes.
What is a buffet? I can't find the buffet. The sea or the beach? Where did you go to? You went to the sea or the beach?
The sea on the beach.
Where did you go to? Tell me. Is it the sea or did you go to the beach? Gary?
Yes.
It's beach, okay? It's beach. Say,
Okay.
I went to the beach, okay?
Okay.
Good. It's called a beach, not the sea. All right?
All right.
All right, good. So, Gary and Annie, you guys did amazing today. Do you have any question for me, Gary?
Yes.
All right, what is your question? What is your question?
Okay.
Do you have a question, Annie?
Yeah.
Is there a question? Is it yes or no? If you don't have a question, you say no. I don't have a question. If you have a question, you say yes. I have a question. Then you can ask a question. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now, do you have a question for me? Do you have? All right. If you don't have any question for me, I'll see you in my next class, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye, Gary. Goodbye, Annie. I'll see you in my
Goodbye,
next
teacher.
class. Goodbye, Gary.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
sis.
Annie. All right. Goodbye. All right.